Alright, we've refreshed the stream, so hopefully we'll have less frame drops, but we don't know for sure. But I do have a guest commentator for the next match. His name is El Paltum, my rival. Welcome, El.
Thank you. I feel very welcome.
So Elp is gonna take over the next match. I'll do the countdown and the hearts, and you do the rest. Take it away.
Sure. Well, okay. Yeah, for people who don't know me, I'm El Peltum, 4-year player. My first match was actually against Sir Mazer, so that's why we are rivals. We were the two of the only 3 players back then in 2020, and we're still around somehow. So, yeah, I've been commentating for a while. I haven't done it in a while, actually, so if I'm rusty, forgive me. But we have Sir Mazer versus Art. Art is by far the best player of the Benelux, of the world, actually. He's incredible. We have Jasmina, who is, I think, making their debut in competitive Tetris, and Dirk as well. I think I don't know Dirk, so yeah, always good to see new faces. Actually streaming with a face cam, so that's nice. And I just realized I don't have chat, so I'll just put it up on my phone so I can see when the games start.
Yes, Jasmina is not making their debut.
They're not making that.
They participated in previous tournaments under a different name.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, they changed their name. Okay,
yeah,
that's how I. Okay, yeah, I got it.
And Dirk is making their debuts.
Okay, well that's nice. Always nice to see new players. We like to see the scene grow, and the Dutch scene or Belgian scene, Lage Landen scene, Lowlands scene, in general. Always great to see new players, and we were actually gonna do this a live event, but we couldn't really get a venue. We tried our hardest, so that's why it's still online. But hopefully next year we can do it live from a nice venue and actually meet all these awesome players. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, Art has been playing for I think 4 years now. Sir Mazer for 4.5. Jasmina for I don't know 2.5, something like that, and Dirk, yeah. I don't know how long Dirk has been playing the game, but if I put up the qual scores, I can maybe figure out their level of play. So the qual format was average of 2, and Jasmina qualified with 745, Dirk with 598 actually, so he is very capable of reaching deep into the game. He can, I think he can make kill screen, or I actually don't know what his PP is. Sir Mazer qualified with 243 and Art with 368. So yeah, somehow Sir Mazer is actually less good than 3 years ago. I mean, the man has kids and a busy life and work, so he can't train that much. Art has been finally making his comeback after I think a year off almost, maybe even 2. So this will be exciting. Dirk says his PB is just under a max out, so yeah, that will be very, very interesting to see 975, 1 Tetris off. It's gonna be an exciting match.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go. I hear. So when we get the countdown in chat, I guess I'll count down actually. I think this is Art third, maybe 4th unretirement. Yes, Art has been retiring and unretiring for a while. Okay, I'm ready. Sir Mazer is ready. Jasmina and Dirk are ready. Art is hovering 3, so he's ready as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, as Art says, he didn't retire, he postponed playing. That's a very nice way to look at things. And we are off actually. And we seem to be having less frame rate issues. And Dirk has been playing on level 13, so he's got Dirk just top out and start again. I think wait, is that no wait, that's level huh? Those colors are weird, but the speed is level 18, so Dirk I hold on. Dirk Yasmina top out and let's restart that game. Because Dirk he played and then he just stopped playing and then he started playing again, so yeah, you can top out on the right side and replay again. On the left side of the field, we have Sir Mason versus Art. Sir Mason at 14,000 points, Art at 52. Art with a very clean board actually. Sir Mason in a bit of trouble and he misdrops high up on the board and he tops out at 14,000. So Art, you are good. You can stop playing as well. Then we can start game of just me versus Dirk and the second game of Art versus Sir Mason. Yeah, he did start on level 13. Yeah, well, I mean, that happens. That happens. That's next time that happens, just top out immediately and you can start on level 18. But yeah, as I said, that happens. New seat. I think that's a good idea actually. Yeah, otherwise it's not fair. Your new seat for the right side of the board is 29, 7F and 8C. Art taking a 1-0 lead. Sir Macer probably got distracted by the issues on the right side. So we can't blame him too much. He has to run this whole tournament after all. Yeah, Yasmina and Dirk are ready. Sir Macer is ready. Once Art readies up. He is ready as well. So we can start the next games in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I'll double check if the players have the right pieces. And Art and Sir Macer do not have the same pieces. Art seems to have put in the seed of Dirk and Yasmina. But oh, you don't. Okay, they don't play same piece sets. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. You can just keep playing. Everyone keep playing. I thought you were playing same piece sets. My bad. Oh, Art with an amazing tuck and wow. And he scores a Tetris. So Mason already with 2 Tetrises, no burns. Jasmina at 46,000. Dirk at 28,000. Art Tetris ready again. Tetris is for the second time, I believe. 55,000 points for Art, 72,000 points for Sir Macer. Has a way better start than last game. Dirk seems to have his board under control now. Very nice stack. And slams down a Tetris. Evens the score with Yasmina. They actually had the same score for a bit. But Yasmina took a burn to make herself Tetris ready. Ooh, but Dirk's board is getting a bit high in the middle. He is Tetris ready. If the bar comes, he's fine. Takes a few skims. Yeah, he's down to a safer height. So Mesa with a interesting board to say the least. Oh, and he hangs a piece. He can get stuff over there. That's definitely dazzable, and he does so. Okay, so Mesa in a bit of trouble, and he hangs a T on the left side. I think with a quick tap he can get stuff over. Oh, but he hangs the L. He tops out at 125, and Art is actually already good for his second win. And on the right side we have Dirk and Yasmina still pretty neck and neck, fighting it out. Dirk at, I believe that is 153. Yasmina at 133. I'm seeing it a bit, it's a bit, how do I say, it's small on my screen. So if I misspeak the scores. Forgive me for that. Dirk with a longbar dependency in the middle. He is set up though, but he covers the well as soon as the longbar comes. So this will require some burning. One more line. Maybe a double actually. There we go. Dirk is out. 185. Jasmina takes the lead at 205. With the Tetris now 226. Let's see. Surmazer is ready for the third game on the left. Art. He looks ready, but his board doesn't indicate ready. So when they are ready, they can start. Jasmina building high actually sets up for 2 Tetrises, gets one, and doesn't flip the T for the other. Could have adjusted, but didn't. Still, actually is now not in the lead anymore. Dirk is taking the lead. 299 at 75 lines. That's a very, very healthy score. And he takes another Tetris. He's widening the lead. Jasmina at 283. And we have started on the left side. Dirk is playing incredible, very clean, very safe Tetris as well. Just as Jonas would say, Tetris 101 or 103, I think 301. It's actually more advanced than that. He's now building a bit of the normal height. Let's see if he's gonna burn down. Dirk quick taps the L to the left. That's crucial. And he's almost out of his mess, but this does this can give Jasmina the chance that she needs. 360 for Jasmina, 380 for Dirk, and he's not out of his trouble yet. He still has to burn quite a bit to get down to a normal height. Position is around the corner, but he still has more than enough time. He's at 114 lines. So. And with that, Dirk is actually out of his troubles. He is burned down to the bottom. Jasmina keeping it clean. 387 for Jasmina. Surmazer topped out on the left. Wow. Completely missed that. Art is already good. GG's. Art wins and goes on to the next round. So Surmazer had a quick but memorable run. So memorable that I almost forgot that he played. My bad. No, I'm kidding. He did very well. And there we go. Dirk transitions 486. Very, very good score at transition. Jasmina can actually even that score. I think she can. There we go. She set up one more line to burn. Is now at 460. So. Dirk. Oh no, Dirk hangs something on the left. Jasmina is also. Oh my god. Jasmina, can she survive this? This is so high. Dirk top out at 492. And Jasmina's gonna top out at 466. Nearly the same time. That's about it. The first game between Jasmina and Dirk ends in a Dirk victory by almost the smallest of margins. 1 Tetris difference. Neck and neck, as the cool kids say. Yeah, I was so fathomed by their play that I forgot to keep track of Surmazer and Art. As I said, it's been a while since I commentated, and I've almost never commentated on simul streams. But yeah, Surmazer, you played very well. The second game, at least. The first was a early top out, and the third, I guess, also a bit of an early top out. But yeah, he's got a new PB recently. He's doing well in running this tournament. And we are incrementing the seed. So the first 2 digits or letters you have to increase. So if you have 1F, you need to go to... Well, 1F is a bit... If you have 1D, it needs to go to 2E, for instance. Jasmina is ready. So Dirk coming off hot from his game 1 victory. Let's see what he can do. And he's ready as well. So he can start the second game in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So Mazer, if you want, you can join me at the booth now that you're knocked out.
Hello.
If you don't, that's fine. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How was playing in your own tournament?
Yeah. Let's keep it PG. It was not pleasant.
Kort maar krachtig.
Ja,
was in
zoiets.
Nederlands. Ja. Okay, but we've started Jasmina versus Dirk. Jasmina immediately has to burn. Dirk already with a Tetris is very J dependent actually in column 3 and 4, but gets one and he has a clean stack again. But yeah, were you actually like distracted by what was going on in the other game?
Oh yeah, first game,
the
yes.
difficulties, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I would say that as well. Like just excuses, but sure. no, yeah. I mean it.
But like game
Yeah,
2 and game 3 was like still the same garbage. So like it's okay.
Yeah, my bad. I looked over at Dirk and Jasmina, and they were having interesting boards and digs and whatever. And then I was like, I looked over to the left, and I was like, oh shit. Oh, I mean,
Crap.
Sir Mazer topped out.
Yeah, I
should
get
say.
it. I get it. Jasmina versus Dick was a more important match and more. I mean, every match where Mace is playing is not a great match, and I know that. But that doesn't matter. We're now round 2, Jasmina versus Dirk.
Exactly. And Dirk with the Tetris, Dirk at 128, Jasmina at 86,000. So she's behind, but she has a very clean board. Gets the S all the way to the left and takes a few skims, gets a Tetris. Is set up immediately for another Tetris. And is carving her way through the lead. Well, that's not really good English, but sure. English is not my first language, so... And as I said, I haven't done this in a while. But you run your... well, you used to run a show, right? ELO Battles. So
ELO Clash, yeah, every Friday.
ELO Clash, yeah. It's... It was a classic in the world of classic Tetris, so... Jasmina is digging. Dirk actually set up for Tetris, gets it. 210 for Dirk, 142 for Jasmina, so she's falling further and further behind. Are you? I don't think you're running that again, or still, right?
Oh no,
your ELO Crash.
no, I quit.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I stopped doing that in 2022 or 2022, I think.
Yeah, so do you still like restream a lot, or is this the only thing that
no,
you...
the only thing I do is CTL openings day.
Oh yeah, okay, the opening day of CTL.
Yeah.
I mean, all the other restreamers in CTL are usually American time based, so you can at least stream at European friendly times.
It's still 9 p.m. when I stream, but that's kid friendly time. 2-1 now for Jasmina, 326 for Dirk. Jasmina stack not looking clean. Very dirty Tetris there. But no, when I do openings day for CTL, it's like I start at 9 p.m. and end at like midnight. Because then I know my kids are asleep.
Jeez.
And I have all the
really
time.
I hope you don't have to work the next day then.
Oh, most of the time, yes, sir. Yes, but that's fine. It's the same when I do...
Tetris is worth it.
Oh, man. When I do podcast interviews, I always start at 10 p.m. And most of the time I'm done at like 12:30 a.m. and then the next day I have to work. So it's fine. It's for the love of the game and love of the community and love of what I do. Yeah.
Does it take a lot of editing as well, the podcast?
Yeah. Nowadays not so much because it's more like a complete. Uh, Mainly it's like whenever internet errors or like you hear a bad sound or something like that. That's the only thing that I'm editing out, and the rest is
Yeah.
the rest is how it is.
Okay, so you don't edit out like questions that the people don't want to answer or stuff like that. Like what you hear is what you get,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
interesting. And we are actually approaching transition between Jasmina and Dirk. Both about 15 lines to go. 357 for Jasmina and 492 already for Dirk. That's another Tetris. He's already at 514. This is a very, very good game. And maybe he can even get his first max out. That would be very, very cool. See, live in the Lowlands Cup, I believe. This is now called.
Yes, and
It's
his
still
ski
weird
cup.
that it's not. Yeah, it's still weird that it's not like Benelux. I'm so used to that.
Everyone
But
is.
yeah.
Dirk transitions into level 19, 563.
Jasmina. Oh no, Jasmina's board is in shambles right before the transition. There's 2 more lines to go, but will she even make it there? And she's gonna top out at 384. So, Dirk, please keep playing. Keep playing. Mullen this all you want. This is a very good game. But know that you have won the match. I believe. Was this the? Yeah, this was the 3rd game already, right?
Second
Like
game.
he got too hard, or okay, you already gave him the hard. I see. Okay, know that you've won the game, not the match, and he's gonna top out at 595. Still respectable game, and he's taking a 2-0 lead. That hard was added so quickly. See, it's not my fault. Sam was also caught off guard by it.
Yeah.
No, so Mazer is doing an amazing job. He's already he's like quicker than I can I can process. So.
All right, we're gonna increment seats from 3A towards 4B.
Even Lucas didn't even know a heart was added.
Guys, I'm Lightning McQueen.
Exactly. He's a superstar that got dropped off at this town in the Netherlands and found love there.
All right.
That's basically how it went, right?
Basically.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Born and raised in the same town, so.
Oh, okay, never mind then. And your significant other?
Also born
also
and
from the
raised
same,
5 minutes from my parents' home.
5 minutes. Oh wow! And now you live also 5 minutes from your parents' home, or?
Yes, yeah, we live in the same, basically a street next to my in-laws and 2 streets next to my parents.
Well, that I mean, I think for your children that's like amazing to have their grandparents so close by.
Oh yeah, it was definitely the area of the city that we wanted to move back to.
So you were like living at a different place?
Yeah,
before?
our first house was on the other side of the city.
Oh, okay, I see. Lucas, not Lucas, wow, I'm reading chat. Lucas says he might be slightly cooked, but Dirk is actually kind of cooked if you look at his board. Gets a dirty Tetris though, 74,000, and he's out of trouble almost. Jasmina, 74,000, gets a Tetris, takes the lead, and with a much better board as well. Let's see if Dirk can maybe set up a column 2 in the future. He's kind of building up and down, so let's see what he can do. He is building up his. He doesn't adjust the L for the incoming Z piece. He would have been Tetris ready with that. So his dig prolongs. Mina very clean. 123 now, 146. Dirk finally out of trouble with a normal board. Start to Tetris again. Takes a Tetris 155. Jasmina 2 Tetrises in the lead, but has a spire of S pieces. On column 7 and 8. But is burning down. So that won't cause any trouble whatsoever. Do you have your next podcast person already like lined up, Frank?
Oh yeah, I've been booked until January.
January, wow.
Yeah, we have Alex T coming up. That's recording will take place.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Oh,
Dirk hangs the long bar.
Oh no. Yeah, he's done. There's no way anyone can, not even a roller can get out of that. 178 is his top out score. Jasmina gets a game. She can top out, and yeah. Even if Dirk wins, she won't leave empty-handed. But this game is far but over. This match, rather. So Alex T is coming up.
Yes, that the recording is next Saturday. And then, don't know when it will be up on the Monthly Tetris YouTube channel. Then in December, we'll have the Burp Wizard on the show. Host of Monday Night Mayhem here on the Classic Tetris channels. And then...
He's also a judge at CTWC.
Yeah.
He was judging the quals.
We're gonna send off
doing a lot behind the scene.
Jasmine and Dirk for game 4 right now in a 3, 2, 1 and Tetris. So
nice to see that we have a Facebook viewer here. 666 Tim scrolled onto hearing Elf's beautiful voice on Reels on Facebook. WTF. Always nice to see that streaming on multiple platforms actually pays off. Dirk doesn't adjust the TPs for the incoming square and doesn't make himself Tetris ready. Doesn't matter, he gets another bar and gets his first Tetris. Jasmina also with a Tetris already. So after LXT and the Burp Wizard, that's it.
No, we'll have the first podcast of 2025. I mean, we gotta talk to the man that started the craziness of Classic Tetris in 2024. And that's Blue Scooty.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was kind of confused. Like, is it Blue Scooty or? it feels so long ago already that he got those that reset, or not reset, he got the reset, the
game crash.
So much has happened.
Yeah,
the game crash, exactly. So much has happened with Dog getting rebirth, CTLBC happening, all kinds of stuff. And actually Jasmina in a bit of a situation. Doesn't get. Okay, she's fine. If she gets a long bar, blocks off the well, gets it open again for the long bar. That's not a Tetris, but it will definitely give her a bit of breathing room. She's out and gets a Tetris. Goes up to 114 into the lead. Not Lucas. I keep saying Lucas, but Dirk is playing, not Lucas. I blame Lucas for being in the chat. Dirk actually also at 114, but has some cleaning up to do. And that's not a good L placement. Doesn't put a long bar flat. Can he get out of this? Needs an L or a J. Gets the J. Gets the L as well. Can he get something over there? He doesn't try with the S piece. Oh, and he hangs. And he's gonna top out at 120,000. Jasmina, you can top out. You've won another game, so I believe we're going to a decider.
Yes.
Frank already added a heart, quick as lightning.
It's time for the beer.
The beer.
The beer.
Put your sweep on the cards, exactly, Tim.
All right. seat will be 6D.
Yeah, we call this cider die beer in the lowlands because we like beer. Right now, if you would give me a beer, I would actually decline it.
Bruh.
But that's because I had so much from last night. Oh man.
Dirk is ready for game 5.
This is the game that decides everything. If Jasmina or if Dirk will move on to the next round.
Smina is ready for game 5. Let's get the decider, the beer, on the way in 3, 2, 1. And Tetris.
Vijver 6, geen gezeur, trek bak. I did plenty of that last night, so that's why I don't want any now. But I stream regularly and I have a reward on my channel that if you have, I believe, like 6,000 points, 4,000 points, you can make me chug a whole liter of water in once. So if you want to actually see me chug, do that. But right now I won't chug any beer. What someone is suggesting.
Winner of this match will face off against Mel in the quarterfinals, and then coming up after this match, we'll see Local T versus Ars, and Elb. You will be in action against Orgor.
Org was the first one we saw play here actually, and they won pretty convincing, I believe, against
Cocoa Bean.
Cocoa Bean. Cocoa Bean. Oh, yeah.
Cocoa Bean.
Yeah, and a new player into the scene did his best, and yeah, we hope to see more of him. Now it's Dirk versus Jasmina actually in the decider. So Jasmina with a J dependency. Is Tetris ready? Gets the Tetris. She goes up to 126. Dirk is at 109, so he's behind, but he's Tetris ready. So when the bar comes, there we go. He can get a bit closer to Jasmina. But this is about as close as you can get. Only 17,000 points apart. Both players with beautiful boards. Let's see if we can get double kill screens. That would be pretty cool.
It would be an epic way to end this round 2 matchup.
Yeah, it's actually a shame. Like, they are both playing super well so far this game, this match. So one of them sadly has to go in the end. Has to go out.
But did it go out on a bang?
Exactly, yeah, they're still playing. Very clean stacks. They are actually one single apart. 227 plays 226 in favor of Jasmina. So you're as neck and neck as can be. Both are trading the lead back and forth. Jasmina doesn't use the J to tuck, but this is getting dicey.
Not getting the greatest pieces.
Open, but... And this is tough. Oh, she's in a lot of trouble. That doesn't burn. Can she get something over to the left? She cannot actually. She's gonna top out at 257, and Dirk is already good. And yeah, moves on to the next round. GG's.
GG's.
He looks about as surprised as we are. Wow, he looks relieved. He's like, oh man, I won. Look at this smile. He's very happy.
So that concludes the second round 2 match. He's Mina versus Dirk. Dirk moves on, will face off against Mel in the quarterfinals. Coming up next will be the remaining round 2 matches when Local T faces off against Art. Elp will face off against Org. Those matches are next. Elp, thanks so much for joining the booth. And good luck on your match.
No problem, man. Thank you. I'll get a max out. Sure. Thank you so much for having me. I just wish Org a very nice match and hope I can win, but we'll see about that. Thank you so much. See ya.
Bye. All right. Welcome back to the NTSC Cup of the Lowlands CTLL event. Last 2 round 2 matches. Local T versus Art. Elp versus Org. Once again, thank you for Elp for stepping in for the 5-minute match from Sir Mazer. Want to quickly shout out 3 people who qualified for the NTSC Cup. couldn't make it for various reasons. Robin or Das World Champion qualified, but couldn't make it. Geowolf, my trusty partner companion in Tetris, couldn't be here today. Did a fantastic job with the Pal Cup earlier this year when it got a little bit troublesome for myself to host that one. And last might be a surprising name, Chroma, is normally playing under the flag from Korea, but is actually born and raised in the Netherlands. So qualified for the NTSC Cup. Our camp doesn't want to work today. That is fine. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Right. Local T and Art, Elp, and Org, whenever you're ready, let's have the Reddish in chat, hovering 3, same piece sets, whatever you like to do. Level 18, best of 5s. Winner of these two matches. We face off against Sam and Lucas respectively. Local with the cowboy hat on. Org says same piece sets is okay. So Elp and Org will play same piece sets. Local T doesn't have same piece sets. Righty. So Loco and Art won't be on same piece sets. Elp and Org will be on same piece sets. And Elp Org, your seat will be 40 EDFA. 40 EDFA. We're gonna one up the first two after every game. So 40 will become 51. And so on, and so on, and so on. Art is ready. Org ready. Help ready. Waiting for the over 3. Ready or ready in chat from Local T. Local T ready. Last two round 2 matchups are on the way. In 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Getting them ones that are underway between Local T and Art and Elp versus Org. Local T with a Tetris 53,000 points. Art 47,000 points. Starting score of game number 1 on the left side. On the right side is 96,000 points for Elp, 77,000 points for Org. Org with a Tetris goes to 132. Elp with 134. we're getting an ad from Help, and Help is back. Right. 161 now for L, 156 for Orchard on the left side. Local in some trouble. 3/4 of the boards. 118 now for Local T, 109 for Art. Local T trying to get something over to that right side, open up that column 7 well, and that combination of T, S, and a J will help do it. Tetris ready, column 7. Waiting for the long bar. The long bar just doesn't want to show up. Blocks off the well, and currently at 139. Art is at 127. On the right side, we'll have Elp at 202, scores a Tetris. Orchard scores a Tetris. Elp now at 248. Orchard at 263. Local T still trying to get the stack under control. Opens up the right side, long dependency on the right side and the left side. It's getting every piece except for the long bar. Life ain't easy at the moment for Local T. Alp is a chat. We know that, Tim. 317 now for Alp. 333 for Orchard. Local T back under control. Still the long bar dependency, column 7. And finally gets that long bar column 7 Tetris. 197 now for Local T. 212 for Art. On the right side, 386 for Alp. 383 for Orchard with a Tetris. Goes to 405. Neck and neck game on the right side as Art tops out at 213,000 points. Local, you need to go to 214. That Tetris will do it. Local T gets the first heart and is up 1-0 on the right side. 433 now for Alp, 17 lines away from the 19 transition. 430 for Orchard is 18 lines away from the 19 transition. We'll see Arts ready in chat, offering 3 ready on screen, whatever you like to do. Let's get ready for game number 2. As we are about to prepare ourselves for transition play on the right side. We'll see are both ready. So let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. As Alp transitions high up the board, needs the long bar quick. But it's not getting the long bar, won't get a long bar over to the left side. Tops out at 528. Orchard 531 is safe and wins game number 1. Close game number 1 between Alp and Orchard. Only 5,000 points between the two. As we are going to seat 51. The left side, Local T are underway for game number 2. 47,000 points for Loco, 26,000 points for Art. Winner of Local T versus Art will face off against Lucas. And the winner of Elp versus Orkorg will face off against not Sam. Sam the speedrunner. Orkorg ready. Elp is ready on screen. So let's get them underway. Game number 2 on the right side in 3, 2, 1 at Tetris. It is good to stream without dropping frames. Have no clue what the issue was. But sometimes a hard reset is the best thing you can do. On the left side, Local T 139, Art 130,000 points. On the right side, Elp and Orkorg are underway. Elp is high up, Elp with the aggressive style. No long bar for Elp. No long bar for Elp. Ooh. Elp needs a long bar over to the left side, but that won't be. Elp top side, 10,000 points. Orkorg already safe for game number 2. And is on match point. The left side, Local T and Art 188 for Local T, 189 for Art. Hopefully, he's already on the right side. So let's get them underway for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1 at Tetris. The left side still on game number 2. 262 for Local T, 242 for Art. Art over the Tetris goes to 264. There's Elp and Orkorg are on the way for game 3. Elp with the back against the wall needs to win the next 3 straight. Always playing in the Benelux or the later classic Tetris with the Lowlands event. As both Local T and Art are getting high up. Local wants the long bar, doesn't get a long bar. Tops out at 308,000 points. Art tops out at 273. So Local T is safe for game number 2. And it's 2-0 on the left side. Close game number 2 on the left. Unfortunately for Art, pulled the shortest string. And is now, instead of 1-1, behind 2-0. Also with the back against the wall. On the right side, 80,000 points for Elp, 140,000 points for Orkorg. Local T, Art, both ready. So let's get them on the way for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1 at Tetris. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and Facebook. So welcome all that are playing. Welcome all that are watching. The players know that they are playing. Welcome all who are watching. And if you're new to our scene, we are the classic Tetris with the Lowlands. The Netherlands and Flanders is our region. Basically, the Dutch-speaking players are represented in our regional community. We do host 2 online tournaments every year, the PAL Cup and the NTSC Cup, which refers to the console that they are played on. Right now we're playing NTSC Tetris, and earlier in 2024 we played the PAL Cup, played on PAL NES Tetris. Right now, in the NTSC Cup, we wanted to have our first ever live event in Utrecht. That got cancelled about a month ago. So right now has a great substitution, the NTSC Cup, showcasing the best that has to offer. And the players that you haven't seen yet are Sidnev, Lucas, Sam, and Mel. And Mel is the defending champion. Won the NTSC Cup last year. Right now, 315,000 points for Alp, 277 for Orchor. Game number 3 on the right. There's also game number 3 on the left. Is 108 now for Local T. It's 115 for Art. The beauty of a regional tournament is that you see players that you rarely see during other online competitions. As Art is... Stack is not looking the cleanest at the moment. Didn't know what to do with that L piece, and now that L piece gets him in some trouble. Can't get anything over to the left side. Tops out at 129. Local at 131 is already safe. And is safe for game number 3. And wins the match and moves on to the quarterfinals. We're gonna focus us on Orchor versus Alp. As Art says, had some brain farts. Unfortunately, the Local T wins and will face off against Lucas in the quarterfinals. I think, Dusting, that Senef is one of the players in all the categories. Yes, but I also feel like that Dark, Tristop, and Alex T, and Dangler are also ticking those boxes. And I'm sure I forget people. Like, I feel like all the top players are ticking those boxes. Mostly. Alp on level 19, 522 right now for Alp. Or is 4 lines away from the 19 transition. Setting up for Tetris. Nope. Takes a single. Now Tetris ready. Waiting for the long bar, but the long bar just doesn't want to show up. There it is. And transitions at 475. Both players on level 19. Retucked by Orchor. Last second adjustment there by Orchor. And gets the stack under control due to that last second adjustment. 539 now for Orchor, 580 for Alp. Upstack not looking clean. 23 action on the left side, 22 action on the right side. Orchor is now 10 lines behind, but has some room, and it's only 15,000 points behind. 589 now for Alp, 576 for Orchor. Alp needs to get a long bar over to the left side or to the right side, but the long bar just doesn't want to show up. There's no long bar. There's no long bar. As Alp tops out at 592. So Orchor, you need to go to 593. 593. There it is, 593 for Orchor wins this match against Alp and is going to move on to the quarterfinals, where Orc will face off against Sam. So round 2 is completed. Fiverr, Local T, Orchor, and Derek are moving on from round 2 to the quarterfinals. But right now, the first 4 seeds from the qualifying list will enter the tournament. We'll start off with Sidnav versus Fiverr and Sam versus Orchor. At least one Belgian player will make it to the semifinals, but the Dutch are in control at the moment. We'll be right back. Sidnav versus Fiverr and Sam versus Orchor. Welcome back to the NTSC Cup. Orchor, I was worried that you went away, but the cam is working and that is lovely. right, we are back. And the first time we can do it today is that we are in the quarterfinals of the NTSC Cup, der Lage Landen NTSC Cup of the Lowlands, yearly NTSC tournament of our regional community. MTS and Orhor played last year in the NTSC Cup against each other in the quarterfinals. And Sam and Orhor, it went 1-3 in favor of Orhor. So that's something that Sam probably wants to avoid. And thinking if Fiverr played against Sidnev, but I don't think Fiverr did. Oh yeah, that was the Paul Benelux Cup. 4-0 loss for Fiverr. I don't think they played in during the NCC Cup. Nope. All right, let's get it on the way. If you want to have CMP sets, let me know. Memories of 2022 are very fake for me, so I have no clue. You all get the same piece. It's 1897-89. And we're gonna one up the first two after every game. So that will be for everyone. So 18 will become 29. Fiverr ready. Sidnev ready. Sam is ready. Waiting for the ready for Orhor. Looking out. Yeah, on the way. That's the ready from Orhor. Let's get it on the way. Game number 1 on the left. Game number 1 on the right. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Quarterfinal matchup. Seed 1 versus seed number 8. And on the right side, it is seed 3 versus seed number 10. Oh no, seed number 11. Game number 1 is on the way for all players. Sidnev already topped out at 47,000 points. So Fiverr is safe for game number 1. So we're gonna what up towards 29. Sam, 139,000 points. Orc at 64,000 points. Fiver ready. Sydney ready. So let's get them on the way. In 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Sam used the same tactics as Art did. It's retiring, not retiring, postponing play, not postponing play. Setting up for Wits though. But it's the long bar showing up. The answer is not at the moment. There it is. There's the Wits for Sam. 205,000 points for Sam. 117,000 points for Fiver. On the left side, game number 2, Sitnev and Fiver, 93,000 points for Sitnev, 91,000 points for Fiver. So we're trying to play calm and collective, has a long bar dependency on column 3, gets it, only scores a single. Does open up the right side to burn more and more. Sam scores a Tetris, goes to 368,000 points. On the left side, 232 for Sitnap, just scored a Tetris. Fiver with a dirty Centerwell, goes to 178. Sam also scored a Tetris, goes to 422. Or at 152. Sam with a big lead at the moment. $283 now for Sitnef, 270 for Fiver. Game number 2 on the left side. Game number 1 on the right. 516 for Sam, and it's 187 for Orchor. Sitnef high up the board. Does score a Tetris. Playing with the rolling play style. Won this year her first Masters event. So big year for Sitnaf. As Sam transitions into level 19, 533,000 points. Is high up the board. But burns it down. Tetra's ready. And Orchard in some trouble 2 lines before the transition. Orchard transitioned into level 19 at 289,000 points. Right now, Sitnef on 475. Fiver at 399 as Orgor tops out 289,000 points. So Sam, you're safe for game number 1. And Sam and Orgor will go to seat 29. Seat 29. 5 for 3/4 of the board. Needs to clean up a little bit. 432. Sitting now at 526. Sam is ready for game number 2. Orkor ready for game number 2. Let's get them on the way. Right side. In 3, 2, 1 at Tetris. Left side, Sitnef versus Fiverr. Sitnef transition 619,000 points. Fiverr will transition with a single, double, triple, or a Tetris. Looking for the Tetris transition. There it is. Tetris transition for Fiverr. Transition at 508. Really not a bad 18, but Sitnef currently 110,000 points ahead. As Sam and Orkor started their game number 2. Sitnef now trying to clean up the board. Level 20 action. Triple for Sitnef 640. Fiverr at 541. Orkor, Sam underway game number 2. 91,000 points for Sam, 74,000 points for Orkor. Sitnef setting up for a very dirty Tetris. That's the dirty Tetris for Sam. For Sitnef. As Sam is... Ooh, stack is not looking clean. Needs something over to the left side. Sam is stopping out at 100,000 points. So Orkor, you need to go to 101, but you're already there. So Orkor ready, safe for game number 2. It's 1-1 on the right side. On the left side, Sitnef with a Tetris goes to 739. Fiverr at 637. Fiverr stays within the 100,000 points window. Sam and Orkor are both ready for game number 3, so let's get them on the way. In 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Tetris for Sitnef goes to 814,000 points. Game number 3 underway on the right side. 45,000 points for Sam, 26,000 points for Orkor. The left side, we are nearing level 29. 963 for Sitnef. 2 lines away from the 29 transition, setting up for Vits. And goes into level 29 with a max out. Yes, Fiverr is getting near the 29 transition. 762 for Fiverr at the moment. 1 line to go before the 29 transition. Wants to transition with a Tetris. Obviously, that's the Tetris transition. And Fiverr immediately tops out with 833,000 points. So Sitnef, you're safe for game number 2. And it's tied at 1. And you also go to seat 31, 3A. 3A. $191 for Sam, 108 for Orkor. I mean, Fiverr, all you can do is playing towards kill screen. And that's it. $241 for Sam. 115 for Orchor. Sydney ready for game 3. Fiverr is ready. Let's get them underway for game number 3 on the left side. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Right side, Sam, 310,000 points. Orchor, 149. 68 lines in for Sam, 62 lines in for Orchor. Game number 3 on the left side is underway. 72,000 points for Sitnav. 33,000 points for Fiverr. Fiverr starts off with cleaning up the board. Not the start that you want. Pretty much all NTSC Cups have been on Classic Tetris. So since 2021, we had the CTLL qualifier in 2021, the Benelux qualifier, and then I think in 2021 we hosted the first event, online event after CTLC. We did it in 2022. We did that in 2023, I believe. I'm not sure. And now? So since 2021, it's the NTSC Cup on Classic Tetris. I wouldn't call the NTSC Cup a regional, but the IRL event was definitely a regional. On the left side, Sitnev 225 right now. On the right side, 168 for Fiverr. Sam on level 19. Major longer dependency. And it's going to top out at 602,000 points. Orchard in the chase down needs to go to 603. 603, 250,000 points. Chase down for Orchard. I think it's just the name of what you want to give it. If you want to call it a regional event. I mean, the live event was supposed to be a regional event, that's for sure. But also, I believe that the winners of the NTSC Cups got free entry into CTWC, or at least the qualifying. Ooh, Sidnev with the misdrop there. 368. Needs some great pieces to burn. Burns at 392 right now. Fiverr 256. Orchard still in chase down. Needs to go to 603. Sidnev stack not looking clean at the moment. And Orko tops out at 382,000 points. So Sam is safe for game number 3. It will be 2-1. Go to seat 4B on the right side. F still in a jigging situation, but is in the lead. 412,000 points now for Sitnaf. 331 for Fiverr. Sam and Orko are both ready. So let's get them on the way in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Sitnaf right now, level 19. 425,000 points. Fiverr will transition in 5 lines. Sitnaf stack is back under control. And going for column 8 Tetris as Fiverr transitions into level 19, 428. So Fiverr with a high transition score into 19. Sitnaf stack is back under control with the most dominant playstyle. It's rolling versus Das on the left side. Sitnaf once again high up the boards, but not in a dirty way, but in a clean, beautiful way. Tetris ready, scores another. Tetris goes to 546. Fiverr is at 486. On the right side, game number 4 is on the way. Between Sam and Orkor, 75,000 points for Sam, 74,000 points for Orkor. One of the bottom Tetris for Sam, 126 for Orkor. On the right side, Orkor now in the lead. Sitnaf 799, Fiverr 630. Sitnaf now 200,000 points lead. Winner of Sitnaf versus Fiverr will face off against the winner of Lucas versus Loco T. And the winner of Sam versus Orkor will face off against the winner versus of Mel versus Dirk. Dirk will be... Mel and Dirk will be in action next. Lucas Loco T will be in action next. Sitnaf now on level 29 with another max out. Fiverr on level 27. Sitnaf topping out 1.1. Please, for the next time, Sitnaf, don't soft reset. Like to see the score. As Fiverr tops out 831,000 points. Sitnaf is safe for game number 2. Game number 3 gets the second heart. As we're going to seat 4B. The right side, Sam and Orkor. 339 for Sam, 313 for Orkor. I mean, I've pronounced Fiverr for like whenever Fiverr became Fiverr. Never had any complaints. We're going to seat 4B on the left side. In Twents zou ik zeggen vijver. Vijver. $411 now for Sam. $388 for Orchorg. Vijver ready. Seat 4B on the left side. Controllers are funky and annoying. I mean, I think Twents, Fries and Gronings, maar ook het Rotterdams are all weird accents and dialects. Sam on 19, Orchorg on 19, 538 for Sam, 469 for Orchorg. I'd like to see ready on the left side. So we can start with game 4. Fiverr ready, Sidnev ready. Let's get them out of the way. 3, 2, 1, and Zatras. $630 now for Sam, 515 for Orchorg. 23 action for Sam, 21 action for Orchorg. As game number 4 on the left side is underway. 47,000 points for Sidnap, 68,000 points for Fiverr. Paul Lister in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I mean, it's trademark Sidnap. Why should I always compliment on the pushdown points? As Orchorg tops out at 583, so Sam is safe at 744. Gets the third heart. 163 for Sidnap, 161 for Fiverr. And it's 2-1. We're gonna move on over to the 1v1 screen. $208 now for Sidnaf, 190 for Fiverr. 248 now for Sitnaf, 230 for Fiverr. Now the stack. Was Tetris ready, but now Sitnaf Tetris ready. One off the ground. Well, Paul, we have a lot of lovely Tetris action left. Second quarterfinal matchup coming up. After this match, we'll see Mel, defending champion, in action against Dirk, and we'll see Lucas in action against Local T. 34th quarterfinal matchup coming up. After the conclusion of Sitnaf versus Fiverr. 305 now for Fiverr, 328 for Sitnaf. $398 now for Sitnaf. Fiverr, 355. Nearing the 100 mark on level 18. 423 for Sitnaf now, 103 lines. 102 lines for Fiverr at 380. Sitnaf now transitions into level 19, 565. Fiverr will transition with a triple or a Tetris. Currently 482. Does need to burn. Burns twice. So any burn will get transitioned into 19 transition at 508. Sitnaf now 573. Has a J-Tuck setup. But also perfectly suitable for a spin tuck. 602 now for Sitnaf, 568 for Fiverr. Fiverr keeping up. A major deficit in game 2 and 3. $651 now for Sitnaf, 600,000 points for Fiverr. Fiverr with the Tetris goes to 628. Is 8 lines behind. Fiverr with a Tetris. Sitnaf Tetris ready. Burns first. Ooh, Sitnaf. Who barely got a long bar over. Hanked the long bar, got a long bar pretty quickly afterwards, but barely got it over. 774 for Sitnaf, 668 for Fiverr. Fiverr needs to get a long bar over to the left side, but I think it's too high to get it over. And Fiverr knows this as well. Ups out at 669, Sitnaf at 784 is safe for game number 3. Game number 4 gets the third heart and moves on to the semi-finals. Jeez. We're going to set up the next two matches. It's Lucas versus Local T, and it's Mel versus Dirk. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the NTSC Cup of the Lowlands and C Cup der Lage Landen. Second set of quarterfinal matchups. We'll see Lucas versus Local T, and I don't think I have the right Local T link. We're gonna fix that. And Mel versus Dirk. Weehoo! We found Local T back. Alright, second set of quarterfinal matchups, level 18 all the way. The stencil of Lucas is a terrible. But it's the best that I made it, and it is what it is. You can barely see the bottom row, but we're gonna find out. At least you can see the score. Alright, let's get game number 1 underway. Mel asking for same P sets. Local T can't do same P sets. This is, I believe, Mario. No, it's, yeah, several music from Mario. It's a F6 OP3E. It's a it's what it is. Ik heb geen idee of de Mario 64 credits zijn. Loco, no Stimpy sets. Well, Dirk, both ready. I'd like to have it ready from Lucas and Loco to get game number 1 on the way. This is staff roll, I said that. This is my legendary Zelda and Chill, Mario and Chill, and Poke and Chill remix. All 4 players are ready. Let's get game number 1 underway. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, legendary music comes by every time I restream anything that's non-CTL. I whip out this playlist with like 3 Zelda and Chill lo-fi albums, 1 Mario and Chill lo-fi album, 1 Pokemon and Chill lo-fi album. I mean, CTLL is based on favoritism. Game number 1 is underway. We'll have a little bit of slight PowerPoint Tetris from Lucas. That's okay. It's a very complicated way to stream Tetris, but we got Tetris nonetheless. We can't complain about PowerPoint Tetris because if you remember the first half hour of our stream, that was PowerPoint Tetris. 93,000 points now for Lucas, 53,000 points for Local T. On the right side, Local, Mel at 40,000 points, and Dirk at 92,000 points. Let me quickly pin the sheet we're playing on, otherwise I'll be really confused. It is what it is. 164 now for Lucas, 74,000 points for Local T. Mel at 76,000 points. Dirk in the lead at 167,000 points. It's seat number 4 against seat number 5. Lucas is seat 4, 5 is Local T, and it's seat 2 versus seat 10. With Mel and Dirk. Mel C2, Dirk C10. $196 now for Lucas, 112 for Local T. Mel with a center well Tetris. Lucas 3/4 of the board. Dirk with a Tetris goes to 251,000 points. Mel with a Tetris goes to 146. The right side is playing on same piece sets. $161 now for Local T. 207,000 points for Lucas. Lucas gets that lumber over to the left side. It's now an L piece to tuck in that Mino, but fills it in with a square, or blocks it up with a square, I should say. Coming close to 100 line mark here, 20 lines to go. 262 now for Lucas, 231 for Local T. On the right side, 216 for Mel, 324 for Dirk. Local T in some trouble. 3/4 of the board. Long bar dependency on column 9. And the long bar is not showing up. Hangs the long bar. Tops out at 258. Lucas, you're safe for game number 1. On the right side, 298 for Mel. 376 for Dirk. They're creating a delay burn setup. Waiting for the readies for Lucas and Loco to get game number 2 out of the way. 390 now for Mel. 452 for Dirk. Transition coming up. Mel with 1 line to go. Transitions with a double. Local T is ready for game number 2. Lucas is ready for game number 2. Let's get them on the way in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Dirk will transition in 3 lines. This is with a Tetris at 506. Mel with the cleanest stack of the 2 at the moment. Now high up the board. Needs something over to the left side. Gets something over to the left side. As Derek comes up at 515. Mel with the Tetris at 539 is safe for game number 1. Gets the first heart. As we go to seed 07 on the right side. Dick says, transition is always a win in my book. I agree with that. On the left side, Lucas and Local T on the way. 11,000 points for Lucas, 35,000 points for Local T. Oh, Local T topped out. Let me quickly see what the score was. 35,000 points. So Lucas, you need to go to 36,000 points, and you're already there with 44, so you're safe for game number 2. We gotta do a simul start. Mel and Dirk will start together with Lucas and Local T. No, we're gonna stream both semis at the same time. And then we have like a 5-minute break between the semis and the finals. 5 to 10 minutes. Lucas, ready? Waiting for Local to hover 3 already in chat. Ready, let's get them all underway. Game 3 on the left side, game 2 on the right side in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. I mean, Sam, I would love to get a tournament done between 4 and 4.5 hours. So, double field on Sammy says Dirk is topping out at 2,000 points. So Mel is already safe for game number 2 as we go to seeds 18. On the left side, 30,000 points for Lucas, 54,000 points for Local T. Dirk is ready. Mel is ready. Let's get them underway. 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. $70,000 points for Lucas, 150,000 points for Local T. On the right side, game number 3 is on the way between Mel and Derek. Derek with a better start. 150,000 points now for Lucas. 188,000 points for Local T. On the right side, 101 for Mal. 161 for Dirk. Dirk there with a misflip with the JPs. Needs a longbar over to the left side. No, hangs the longbar. Subs out at 162,000 points. So Mal at 172 is safe for game number 3. And sweeps Dirk. Lucas is getting high up the boards. Lucas getting high up the board. Also Lucas stopping out. 197. So Local T lives to fight another day. Wins game number 3. And it's 2-1 on the left side. God, this is even terrible. Oh well, it is what it is. And we're waiting for readies from Local T and Lucas. Lucas is ready. Yerky, welcome to the community. And of course, you got to participate next year. But also check out CTM, CTL, TMP. Any online tournaments or friendlies will be great for you to showcase. Let's go. Game number 4 is on the way in 3, 2, 1. A Tetris. But if I can advise you, Dirk, and you want to play more matches, go to the TMP server, Tetris for non-pros. I think that will be the best option for you at the moment. Play a lot of matches, double sets, 6 weeks time. And then eventually get promoted towards the classic Tetris League. Game number 4 is on the way between Local T and Lucas. 25,000 points for Lucas. 69,000 points for Local T. For reference, the left side on Lucas' screen is not the first column, but it's the second column. Because Lucas' stencil is Monkas. I like to see the score rather than the whole board. That's why it's 9 whites. But it's 10 white, I promise you. 164 for Lucas. 164 for Loco. 39,000 points for Lucas. Lucas set a well Tetris setup. Tetris for local T, 211 now for local T, 143 for Lucas. Sam and Mel will face off against each other during the second semifinals. Then F will face the winner of this match. The semifinals will be played at the same time, so only the finals is single screen. No problem, Dick. Great to have you here. Two or three now for Lucas. 306 for local T. Local T with a 80,000 points advantage. Local with a Tetris. Lucas is at Tetris ready. Lucas has a longbow dependency on the left side. On column 2. Oh, Lucas going to top out 234,000 points. The local T at 444 is safe for game 4. Completes chapter 2 of the reverse sweep story. But we go to a decider. So we'll come down to a game 5 to see who faces Sitnev in the semis. Alright, let's get ready in chat, ready on screen, hovering 3, whatever you like to do. Let's get game 5 underway. Lucas is ready. Lucas is ready. Let's get them underway. 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Getting the vibes on the way between Lucas and local T. Lucas right now 101,000 points. Local T 84,000 points. Game 5 winner of this match will face against Sidnef in the semifinals. Local T with the hang of the T-piece needs to lumber over to the left side, burning down. Now in need of a J, but this is more efficiently with a burn more. 194 now for Lucas, 116,000 points for Local T. Lucas getting halfway up the board. Couple of Mino holes. Playing 10 white Tetris. Pencil is only a little bit off. Burns a triple, goes to 215,000 points. Local is at 167. Of course, the Tetris goes to 191. Tetris 4 up high. Ooh, Local D hangs the T-piece. Needs to work around that. Had a beautiful spin there. Beautiful long bar movement. Now needs to J-piece, gets to J, puts it over to the left side. Lucas Tetris ready, scores the Tetris goes to 319,000 points. 100 line mark for both players. 319 for Lucas, 244 for Local T. Tetris for Local T goes to 268. Transition coming for both players. Lucas Tetris ready. Just scored a Tetris goes to 413,000 points. 11 lines away from the 19 transition. Local T is 5 lines away from the 19 transition. Local with a Tetris goes into level 19, 366. Lucas will transition at 462. Look, see now longbow dependency on the left side. Needs to get a longbow over to that left side. And it's done. Wise Burns before putting that long bar over to the left side. 542 now for Lucas. 404. Loco with a Tetris goes to 430. Board is a clean. Tetris ready. Beautiful triple there for Local T. Followed it up with a Tetris. Goes to 469. Lucas with a Tetris goes to 624. 22 action on both fields. Lucas once again, Tetris ready. Local trying to clean up the stack a little bit. Misses that S. Now needs to work around it. Turns it to J dependency. Fills it in with a long bar. Long dependency gets the long bar on column 8. 750,000 points out for Lucas. 524 for Local T. Local T is still trying to get the stack under control. But it is a difficult thing to do. Goes for very dirty Tetris. Gets that very dirty Tetris into 26. 30 lines to go on 19 speed. Lucas is consistent, and another Tetris goes with 857. 300,000 points in the lead. And the long dependency on the left side is going to be a tough one. Local T hangs the long bar, taps out at 606,000 points. So Lucas is safe for game number 4. Game number 5. And wins. This decider moves on to the semifinals. Faces off against Sidnev. And our semifinals are set. Let me quickly update the bracket. Top 4 in the semis. Three from the Netherlands, 1 from Belgium. Sidnev and Lucas and Sam and Mel, those matches are next. Welcome back to the NTSC Cup de Lage Landen, or the NTSC Cup of the Lowlands. The semi-finals are here. Seed 1, Sydney versus Seed 4, Lucas, and Seed 3, Sam takes on Seed number 2, Smell. And a level 18 all the way, best of 5 match. Winners of these two matches will face off in the best of 7 match in the finals. Schmel, yes. I hope no one heard that, but it's okay. Mel knows who says it though. I mean, I can be rude. I only have 3 more matches left to commentate here. Sam is asking for same P sets. Mel only wants to do same P sets if Sam kiss a kiss, so. But says yes. All right, here is the seat. Sam ready, Mel ready, Sidnev ready. Readjusted the stencil for Lucas a little bit. Still terrible, but it's better than it was. Also, Lucas is ready, so let's get game 1 of the semifinal 1, semifinal 2 underway. And 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Game 1 is on the way. Between Sidnev and Lucas, and game 1 is also on the way between Sam and Mel. Loading Minos for Mel. Not the greatest start of the game. Right now, it's at 95,000 points. 36,000 points for Lucas. We're missing the last digit on Lucas' score. So it's not 3,000 points, it's 39,000 points. Damn, 141,000 points and 82,000 points for Mel. Damn, Tetris ready. There's a long bar for the Tetris. Mel's still trying to get out of the situation. Yeah, dependency. It's the long bar dependency. $280,000 points now for Sidney. 145,000 points for Lucas on the right side. 286 for Sam. Oh, Sam with a hang of the LPs. Steps out at 287. So Mel, you need to go to 288. 288 for Mel. Do 286 now for Sidnev, 195 for Lucas, 288 score for Mel. $359 now for Sidnev, 219 for Lucas. His stencil is bruh. That is what it is, Sidnev. Can't make it any better than this. It's 268,000. And Mel is safe for game 1. And it takes game number 1. Help, it's not your fault. We're going to CB. $362 for Lucas. 435 for Sidnev. Let's I'm ready for game 2. Let's get them all the way in 3, 2, 1 and Tetris. $485,000 points for Sidnev, 394,000 now for Lucas. 19 transition coming up. Sidnev transitions into 1119, 540,000 points. Lucas transitions into level 19 at 424. Lucas stops out 432, so Sidnev is safe for game number 1. On the right side. Sam and Mel on the way. Game number 2, 117,000 points. Mel at 120,000 points. Seat CB on the left side. $190,000 points now for Sam, 135 for Mel. Then I'm ready for game number 2. That with the Tetris goes to 264, 204 for Mel. Lucas ready, Sidney ready. Let's get them on the way. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Middle with a T-spin. $378 now for Sam, $325 for Mel. Mel with a Tetris goes to 371, 426 for Sam. Long dependency for Mel on column number 5, 6. Fills it in. Has a now J dependency. Hoops up the right side. Not it's Tetris ready. That's the long bar. Scores a Tetris 446 for Mel, 540 for Sam. On the left side, 173,000 points for Sidney, 88,000 points for Lucas. Mel tops out at 446,000 points, so Sam is safe for game number 2. It's 1-1 on the right side. On the left side, 224, 242 now for Sidney, 157,000 points for Lucas. Sam is ready. Mel is ready. Game number 3 on the way. On the right side in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. 319,000 points for Sitnaf, 215 for Lucas. On the right side, 69,000 points, 68,000 points. Started scores for game number 3. Semifinals for the NTSC Cup of the Lowlands. Sam is high up the boards. It's a long bar over to the left side. Gets a Tetris first. Now blocks off the right side. And is in cleaning mode. 180,000 points now for Sam. 128,000 points for Mel. On the left side, 445 for Sitnaf. 343 for Lucas. Sam is high up the board, gets a long bar over to the left side. Currently 141,000 points. Mel at 200,000 points. Didn't put it out, goes to 551 into level 19. Lucas is 2 lines away from the 19 transition. Lucas transitions into level 19, 467,000 points. It's long with a penalty on column 4. Right side 241 now for Sam, 293 for Mel. Lucas is in trouble. Lucas is in trouble. Tops out 472,000 points. So Sitnaf safe at 704. On the right side, Sam is at 245. Mel at 322. And also Sam tops out 248. So Mel is safe for game number 3. Gets the second hearts. Dinner ready. Lucas ready for game number 3. Sam and Mel ready for game number 4. Let's get them out of the way. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Game number 3 is on the way on the left side. Game number 4 is on the way on the right side. $106,000 points for Sitnef, 74,000 points for Lucas. Game number 3 on the right side. Game 4, 145 for Sam, 143 for Mel. Sitnef needs to clean the stack a little bit. 163,000 points, 177,000 points for Lucas. On the right side, Sam 283. What its Edwards goes to 306. Mel is at 223. What a penalty for Lucas on the left side. Tries to burn down first. 234 now for Sitnef. 205 for Lucas. That missed the spin. That's up for a Dirty Tetris. That's the Dirty Tetris 421 now for Sam. 302 for Mel. On the left side, 318 for Sitnef. 257 for Lucas. $368 now for Sitnef. 289 for Lucas. The left side, right side, Sam stack halfway up the board, needs to clean 518. Mel at 400,000 points. On the left side, 438 for Sitnef, 296 for Lucas. Well, with a Tetris. And not a Tetris. 451. Sam stack not looking pretty. DCJP's gets, oh, tops out 534. So Mel, you need to go to 535. 535. $485 for Sitnef, 366 for Lucas. Sitnef transitions into 1119. And there it is, 554 for Mel. Mel wins. Game number 4. Takes the game home. But they're right now 565. 422 for Lucas. Transitions into level 19. .603 right now for Sydney. 456 for Lucas. .671 now for Sydney. 512,000 points for Lucas. Lucas with a Tetris goes to 540,000 points. Then have stack back under control. Burns a triple. Now needs to clean up a little bit. Opens the well. And is burning down. What a penalty for Lucas on the left side. Gets a long bar over for dirty left side Tetris. 723,000 points now for Sidnav. 613,000 points for Lucas. $794 now for Sydney level 27 action. 679 for Lucas on level 25. That would have turned into 29, 900,000 points. So for column 2, column 3. Great, 932 now for Sidnaf, 855 for Lucas. Lucas 7 lines away from 29 transition. Lucas transitions into level 29. 933,000 points. Lucas going to top out 940,000 points. The Sidnap takes on game number 3. With the max out. With the level 30. So Sidnap safe. Definitely shout out to Lucas. All right, gonna update the brackets. That's. Oops. Not Sam is not in the finals. Sorry, Sam. Bracket just doesn't want to work. Hey, there we go. Jennifer Mel. No. What's Mel? I saw Mel. There's Mel. Jennifer's Mel in the finals. Gonna set it up. We'll start the finals at 16:45 UTC. And before I'll do that, I want to show you what I showed everyone at the start of the tournament.
Hey, het is Frankie, oftewel Sir Maze. Buurman en buurman zo op de achtergrond, dus als je dat hoort, dan is dat, hè. Want, vader, 2 kinderen. Ik moet jullie wat vertellen, zo voor het toernooi. Eind 2020 heb ik Classic Tetris Benelux opgericht. En het doel van onze regionale community was eigenlijk om een toernooi te hebben. En we begonnen met die PAL Benelux Cup in 2021, februari 2021. We hebben de NTSC Cup gehouden en inmiddels hebben we 4 PAL Cups gehouden. Dit is onze 4e NTSC Cup. We hoopten dit jaar een live event te hebben in Utrecht, maar dat is om verschillende redenen niet doorgegaan. Dus hopelijk komt het in 2025 nog wel terecht. Alleen dat zou niet met mij zijn. Ik stop namelijk per 1 januari 2025 bij de Classic Tetris de Lage Landen. Als leider, als admin, als toernooiorganisator, alles. De reden daarvoor is, privé is het best wel druk. Met de kinderen en met mijn werk en weet ik wel wat allemaal. En ik wil ook PDP, de Peace Pendency Podcast, brand uitbreiden, meer video's maken, meer podcasts misschien opnemen en dergelijke. En alles bij elkaar wordt het heel veel, wordt het best wel lastig te balanceren en moet ik dingen schrappen. Alles. Ik blijf natuurlijk actief in de community, ik blijf natuurlijk actief in de Classic Tetris community. Ik ga daar niet weg, wat ik zei, ik ga met PDP verder. Maar Classic Tetris de Lage Landen, dat hoofdstuk sluit na 4 mooie jaren op 1 januari 2025.
Welcome back to the NTSC Cup. NTSC Cup de Lage Landen and NTSC Cup of the Lowlands. It is the NTSC Cup final. And it is the third time that Sidnev and Mel faced off against each other in the finals of the NTSC Cup. First time was the Benelux Cup, NTSC Cup in 2021. 3-0 win for Sidnev. The second time was the NTSC Cup in 2022. I believe did I saw it wrong? Yeah, I saw the wrong. It was the PAL Benelux Cup in 2023. 4-0 victory for Sidnev. Right now, third time they are facing off against each other. Mal hasn't won a game yet in the finals against Sidnev. Will that streak continue? We're gonna find out. Let's see. If we want to have same beat sets, I believe we do, because that's what they always do. On that screen are they? So let's give them a seat. Let's get the final on the way. Mel is ready. Sidnev. He's putting in the seat. It is finals time. Sidnev versus Mel. NTSC Cup of 2024. And it all starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Game number 1 is on the way between Mel and Sidnev. Mel and Sidnev most played finals in our community history. Like I said, third time facing off. Second time on NTSC. 80,000 points for Mel, 159,000 points for Sidnev. Mel opens up the right side. Sidnev also Tetris ready. Sidnev with a Tetris. Waiting for the long bar. That's the long bar. 253 now for Sydney. 173,000 points for Mel. Mel, the Division 2 player in Classic Tetris League. Enough plays in Division 1. Enough also a Masters winner. The first title earlier this year. $321,000 points now for Sidnef. 209 for Mel. Nearing halfway mark on level 18. Game number 1. The final of the NTSC Cup. Both players, Tetris ready. Waiting for the long bar. That's the long bar for Sidnaf. Scores the Tetris. That's the long bar for Mel. Scores a back-to-back Tetris. 414 now for Sidnaf. 303 for Mel. Mel delay burn opens it up. Then have with a Tetris. Goes to 483. 351 for Mel with a Tetris. Goes to 374. Oh, it's neck and neck. Still, Sidnef with that 150,000 point lead. Look at this. The VOD will be on YouTube. I don't think the individual matches will be on YouTube. But I do not have control over that. 535 now for Sidnef. 424 for Mel. Mel with a Tetris is... Both players are 17 lines away from the 19 transition. Both players are capable of a rollover. We have no cap. In the spirit of Classic Tetris Monthly's No Cap November. $573 now for Sidnaf. 521 for Mel. Gene will be in one line for Mel. Transitions into level 19 at 546. Sidnaf transitions into level 19 with a Tetris at 621. Level 19 play. Then have with a 53,000 points lead at the moment. 2 Tetris lead. Mel needs to burn a couple of lines. Lead grows back to 100,000 points. $756 for Sidnaf, 662 for Mel. Mel major long bar dependency. Gets that long bar, fills it in. Trying to get stack back under control. Sitnev walking away right now, close to 200,000 point lead. 23 action. Mel just transitions into level 24, 709,000 points. Sitnev at 902,000 points. Dirty center well for Mel, one of the ground, column 8. So Sitnev right now needs to burn a couple of lines. He's not Tetris ready. 970,000 points number Sitnev, 784 for Mel. Six actions, less than 30 lines to go on 19 speed. Triple for Sitnev. Goes to max out. Mel needs to play very aggressively. Is waiting and setting everything apart for Tetris. 839 for Mel, with the Tetris goes to 874. Sitnev at 84. Got the max out. 2 lines to go before the 29 transition. Mel on the 29 play. Sitnev now on the 29 play. B16 for Sitnev. 946 for Mel. Mel still 150,000 points behind. Level 30. B44 for Sitnev. 870 for Mel. Mel also with a max out. Gaining a little bit of ground. But still 75,000 points behind. The stack is in burst shape. Burns efficiently. B64 now for Sitnev. A89. B02 now for Mel. Deficit still around the 70,000 points. Mel Tetris ready. Tetris from Mel goes to B50. B82 now for Sitnev. Where the Tetris goes to C24. No gap. Mel setting every part. Very dirty Tetris. C08 now for Mel. C49 for Sitnev. Mel still 50,000 points behind. 1.2 for both. And Mel tops out at C9, C13. So Sitnev with a 1.3 is safe for game number 1. Mel is ready for game number 2. First time Sitnev really was sweating. Mel got as far as 150,000 points and got as close to 50,000 points. Oh, we're gonna start on 6. All right, game number 3. Game number 2 starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This game number 1 was the highest score. Highest score in a CTLL or Classic vs Benelux match ever. Game number 2 is on the way. Best of 7 in the finals. The first to 4 games. Mel with a Tetris. 1 floating Mino hole. $170,000 points for Sidney, 111,000 points for Mel. Game number 2 of the final. Third time Sidney and Mel are playing against each other during Classic Tetris of the Lowlands or CT Benelux organized events. Too long by dependencies for Mel. Still has another one. Then high of the board, needs to get a longbar over to the left side, and the longbar needs to come quick. Ooh, Sidney, tops out, 178,000 points. So Mel, you need to go to 179, 179. Really, 177 needs to go to 179. Tetris will do it. And that's the Tetris. Mel takes game number 2. We're tied at 1. Go back to a regular best of 5. Send them ready. Mel is ready. Let's get them underway. Game number 3. And it's best of 5, best of 7. And 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Game number 3 is on the way. $50,000 points for Sidney, 91,000 points for Mel. Never long but dependency on the left side. Mel now trying to clean up the stack a little bit. 145,000 points now for Mel. 109 for Sidnev. Along with dependency in column 3. That's a dirty Tetris. Mel not out of trouble yet. Still has the long dependency in column 3. There's a long way over to the right side, but Mel need good pieces. Opens up that well perfectly. 197,000 points. 181 for Sidney. Mel still in the lead. And Mel, he's nearly pushing down. Longbow will open up the column 3 well again. But the longbow just doesn't want to show up, seems. Ooh, not the draw you want, but 30 Tetris for Mel. 234 now for Mel, 251 for Sidnev. Sidnev, perfect clean stack. Left sides, 4 high Tetris for Mel, 259. Sidnev at 322. Then with a Tetris. Once again, Tetris ready. Mel is looking for a long bar for Tetris 1 off the ground. Gets it. And stays on a 1 off the ground. $390,000 points for Sidnev, 90 lines in. 355 for Mel, 100 lines in. Transition is coming up. 16 lines to go for Mel. Sixteen lines also to go for Sidnev. Mel Tetris ready. Sidnev with a Tetris, 530,000 points now for Sidnev. 393 for Mel with a Tetris goes to 415. 5 lines to go for Mel before he transitions into level 19. Sidnev has 8 lines to go. How high up the boards. Where's the triple? Goes into level 19, 425. Scores a Tetris. Sidnev, 3 lines to go. Triple or more will do it. Look for the Tetris transition. That's the double. Now anything that burns will put Sidnev into level 19. Transitions with a triple at 585. Followed by a Tetris. Both stacks are clean once again. Sidnev Tetris ready. Mel Tetris ready. That goes for delay burn. Really wanted to tuck in something underneath that S piece, but nothing came, so I had to block it off. 541 now for Mel. 716,000 points for Sidnev. 772,000 points now for Sitnef. Level 22 action. Mel, level 23, is 10 lines ahead. Is 220,000 points behind. So it is going to be a tough one. You never know, classic Tetris. Sitnef, column 3, long by dependency. Fills it in, bursts a double. Opens up the right side. Tetris ready. Mel is ready, one of the ground. 682,000 points from Mel. 901,000 points for Sitnaf. Set with a Tetris. Mel with a Tetris. 26 action for Mel. 25 action for Sitnaf. Sitnaf now transitions into level 26. Still 7 lines behind. Seven lines to go for Mel. Mel transitions into level 29. 12 lines to go for Sitnaf. Mel now on 29. 870,000 points. Needs to play very, very, very aggressively. Double Tetris. Only to long one, column 2 gets it. But the stack is not much cleaner. Sitnaf now level 29 on 1.2. C43. Mel tops out at 991,000 points. So Sitnaf is safe for game number 3. Gets the second heart. And only needs 2 to reclaim the NTSC Cup winner. GG's all around. Sitnaf ready. Mel ready. They're both ready for game number 4. So let's get them underway. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sitnaf last participated in regional tournaments in the PAL Benelux Cup 2023. Won that tournament. And Sitnaf played DAS during the NTSC Cup in 2022. Because that was the period that Sitnaf was way ahead of everyone in the scene. So play DAS to make it an even playing field. I lost in the semifinals against Wing, and that was the year that Mel won first NTSC Cup. Actually, looking for 3-peats. Didn't have high with the boards. Starting off game number 4. Now also high with the boards. Ooh, that T. Mel, that T is not well placed. It needs something over to that right side. And it's stopping out at 81,000 points. So Sitnev at 131,000 points is already safe for game number 4. And is on championship points. They're ready. Match points, championship point number 1 for Sitnev. Game number 5. Let's get them underway. In 3, 2, 1, and a Tetris. My cat is trying to give co-commentary. If you hear her on the background, she's trying to communicate. Game number 5 is on the way. Between Sitnev and Mel. Mel high up the board once again, along with a penalty on the left side. Can't fill in that spin tuck. But Mel needs a long bar. Fills it in with a J piece. 74,000 points now for Sitnev, 72,000 points for Mel. Mel trying to stay alive. 85,000 points. Sitnev stack is clean. 145,000 points. Sitnev at the delay burn. Fixes it immediately. Opens up the right side. Scores a Tetris. 169,000 points now for Sitnev. Mel has a double J dependency, gets 1 J. Sitnev stays highest up the board, scores a Tetris of 199,000 points. Another Tetris goes to 221. 125 now for Mel. Mel is trying to stay alive. For a very dirty Tetris. 148. Needs to play aggressively. Another dirty Tetris there for Mel. And now is slowly opening up the right side. Miss drops that S piece. And now the right side is open and Tetris ready. Sitnev 315,000 points. Mel at 181,000 points. Both players right now with a clean stack. Didn't have no use with a square a couple of pieces ago. Chucked it all the way to the right side. Hopefully Tetris ready. Both players with a Tetris. Mel is 90,000 points behind. He's going to need to play aggressively. Last spot here on 18. Tetris for Mel, 366,000 points. 479 for Sidnav. $13 lines to go before the 19 transition. For Sidnav now, 8 lines to go. Mel is 1 line away from the 19 transition. Really looking for a T-piece. That's the T-piece. Tetris ready. That's the long bar for the Tetris transition. 464,000 points for Mel. Also, Sidnav transitions into level 19 at currently at 619,000 points. Both players on level 20 action. Mel high up the board, needs to play aggressive, knows that he needs to play aggressive. Of course, in Tetris, 545,000 points. Sidnav at 695. Sidnav Tetris ready. Mel with a Tetris. 752,000 points now for Sidnav, 605 for Mel. KL dependency for Sidnav, for Mel. Sidnav now a little bit of cleaning, level 23 action. Yes, Mel is clean. Mel going all in. But the pieces are not in its favor. 672 now for Mel. 825 for Sidnav. 24 action for both. Mel wants a long bar. Now gets the long bar, but opens up the right side. Once again, Tetris ready. That's the Tetris for Mel. 713,000 points. But Sidnav still in the lead. 888,000 points. Mel is catching up, but it's getting... It's too slow at the moment. Thirty lines to go for Mel before then the 29 transition. Sidnav opens up the right side. Scores the Tetris in 955. 200,000 points ahead. Tetris for Mel. Tetris for Sidnav. Sidnav also behind in lines. We sort that with a T. 994 for Sidnav. Trying to clean up the stack before the 29 speed has 17 lines to do it. Last 10 lines for Mel before the 29 transition. Mel with a Tetris, 1 line to go. Setting up for Tetris. That's the Tetris transition into level 29 for Mel. 965,000 points. Sidnev at a max out. A39 currently for Sidnev. Also, Sidnev going into level 29 at A51. Well, looking to single it out and where the opportunity is. Go for a Tetris. A93 for Sidnev. 994,000 points for Mel. No gap. So they can play as long as they want. Mel also with a max out right now. 100,000 points behind. Mel Stack not looking clean. Needs a long ball over to the left side. Can't get anything over. Tops out with a max out. So that means that your 2024 NTSC Cup winner is going to be Sidnev. GG's. It's not the Benelux Cup anymore, but it is what it is. Gonna make it official. GG's to Sidnev for winning. We're gonna make it bracket official in a moment. Here we go. My bracket doesn't want to update. No, but there it is. Sidnev wins the 2024 NTSC Cup of the Lowlands 2024 Cup de Lage Landen, reclaiming the NTSC Cup gold after 2 years, and joins Mal with the 2-time winner list. All right, that is it for us here at the Classic Tetris on the socials. Thanks so much for watching all on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and here on Twitch. Let's see who's live in the world of Tetris. We're gonna surprise someone. Great. What's the name? The buys are the buys. All right. What are people from the CTLL server? We're gonna update you who will be in charge starting in 2025, or who won't be in charge starting in 2025. And thank you to all participants in 4 years of Benelux and Lage Landen play. 8 tournaments, PAL and NTSC. Unfortunately, not a live tournament, but it is what it is. Sometimes life happens, and that sucks. But now, we're gonna rate someone unbeknownst. Give him the time of their life. When 70 plus people are going to rate this person. Don't know if it has a microphone or whatever on. We're gonna see. Once again, thanks so much. And you can follow me on the socials at Peace Dependency Podcast. Listen to my podcast, Peace Dependency Podcast. That is it for it. We go to Ziggy. Have a good one. Bye bye.